Yeah, yeah. And I got somebody else. But before I do that, we gotta introduce him real properly. That was for the one known as A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. I've
Oh
never,
my God.
never been totally fond of this dude. Um, he just, he just doesn't exude what a Yankee player exudes.
Really? Really? Explain that.
Uh, he's never shown. He's shown up once in the playoffs. The Yankees haven't won a World Series in a minute since 2009. So,
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to go there, we could talk about the 80s and the early 90s.
what, the Yankees were bad?
Yes. So there's a lot of Yankees that never exuded what a Yankee.
Whoa. They weren't going to the playoffs. He's at least going. He's going to the playoffs and not showing up.
Well,
he's a 270 hitter now, making the most money in baseball.
If somebody gives you $250 million in steroid using blonde women, you be weak too.
Well, listen, I don't blame him for signing it. Hey, they offered you that stupid, ridiculous money. Take it.
Right.
I mean, that contract was that might be him and Albert Pujols might have the last 10-year, $20 million, $200 million contract we'll see because halfway through it you breaking down, you're injured, your bat speed is slow. Bye, A-Rod. You gotta go.
Welcome to the world of steroids. He's a textbook example of it.
Now,
yeah.
You know what? I hate to say this to you guys, but I'm gonna drop some. The dose of reality is we could all want this guy to hit the bricks, get traded out of town. But the reality is, it's not gonna happen.
Of course not. Nobody's eating $8 million.
Yeah, and now, let's not forget this guy has a no trade clause in his contract.
And he also has clauses and bonuses for as he goes up the home run list. And
he's not going anywhere.
Which is another, you tack on another $30 million to that contract. It's really $140 million that he's
not going anywhere.
Damn, he had a good agent.
Not actually. Actually, the agent didn't work the contract. Old George's son doled out that money.
Wow.
So A-Rod, you know what? They possibly will give him another year and then look to move him. As more money comes off of that monstrous contract.
I don't know about that, man. Who's gonna take him? Who's gonna take him at 39 years old?
Maybe the Marlins and maybe the Dodgers.
You know what?
Those are the only two teams who can afford him, and the Mets might be just stupid enough to do it because that's a Met move.
I have a bad feeling if they get rid of A-Rod, wherever he goes, he'll be an awesome player. I just have a bad feeling it's gonna come back to bite the Yankees.